everyone, it's Joe. Welcome back to another ramble. It is Tuesday, October 14th at 9:51 p.m. I am extremely confused by YouTube analytics once again. I don't know if YouTube has just decided to push my content all of a sudden. I don't know. It's kind of weird. So for reference, typically, and not always, but typically, before I start one of these rambles, I check the performance of the video before this one, just in case I want to make any comments about it, just so everything is up to date as of when I start recording. So, I don't know, I looked, and, yesterday's ramble was at, 3 views. But if it was at some insane number, I'd be like, right now it's at, whatever it's at, and has however many likes, whatever. Just so I can make a relevant comment on the matter. So I opened YouTube Studio, and it's not yesterday's ramble, but the one before that, I think, is at 24 views. I think. Here, let me. Yeah, okay, because I can open it while I'm recording. Yeah, okay. So yesterday's ramble is at 24 views. And so I clicked on it because I was this is very different than what I'm used to. So I went to the analytics, and it's I've had 36 views in the past 48 hours. Even now I've the graph of this thing is insane. I mean, it's insane to me. Why? How? What? So I ended up scrolling through some stuff, and it's my videos in the past, however recently, 28 days or whatever, has had 8,000 impressions, and the one, or almost 9,000 impressions, and the one video that's 24 views or whatever has had let me see, has had in the 2 days it's been up, has had 1,600 impressions. Why? YouTube, what have I done? Why are you pushing my content all of a sudden? It's weird. I'm not used to these high numbers. I mean, I'm grateful, but it's weird. I'm gonna pause really quick. I'm actually in the middle of doing something. I'll be just a minute. I was gonna explain what I was doing and why I would probably have to get up in a minute, but I got distracted by the numbers. So I will be back in just a moment. All right, everybody. So I'm back. So I was gone for, I don't know, I want to say almost 10 minutes. That actually took longer than I thought it would. Anyway. Sorry, I'll get into the ramble bit in a minute. I just want to tell you guys why I was gone and what I'm doing. So my 2 pairs of thigh highs, I've worn both pairs for a decent amount of time, so it seemed like a good time to wash them, and so I put, as someone who, my mom, first time we came down here, first year, I'm in my 3rd year now, she was showing me how to use the washing machines, because it's just something I hadn't learned how to do yet, except when we use them, they don't work very well, so I get my laundry done at home. I know, you all are probably going to ruthlessly bully me for that, and I don't know, I'd prefer not, but that's fine. The way my parents see it, stuff gets cleaned properly, and my mom gets a reason to come visit me every other week. So, once again, sure, you're all going to bully me for not doing my own laundry. So anyway, so I have my cardigans and my socks and whatnot, and so that stuff, the sweaters, the cardigans and stuff, I read that it's you just wash them when they start to smell, and they haven't started to smell yet, so that hasn't been done yet. But the socks, it's okay, yeah, those need washed. So, since I don't know, I don't remember how to use the machines, and I also don't trust the machines here, I remember doing research and stuff, you could wash stuff in the sink, so I researched, and, I did it one time a long time ago, and then it was okay, that was weird, kind of difficult, because I was doing things wrong. So then I learned one time I actually do have laundry detergent in my cabinet, so I was I can use that. So I went and I've washed one pair of my socks, detergent in the sink, and then they sit in there for 10, 15 minutes, and then I scrub. I agitate them a little bit, and then I dry them off. So they had been sitting in the sink for 15, almost 20 minutes, and I figured I should go get them out, which is what I was doing. So then I got them out, and I set them on a towel, and then I rolled the towel up and squished them to help them dry faster, and then I have them hanging. So I'm not going to do the other pair until I'm done rambling, just so I don't have to use up more time. But that's why I was gone. I had to get that out of the sink and stuff. I don't know. Maybe not. Part of me wonders if not in the same time, but I used, there's these laundry pods or whatever, and they dissolve in the sink. And it's I wonder, can I put one in, wash one pair of the socks, take the socks out, and then put the other pair in? Probably not. I know you can't do them at the same time because colors, but I wonder if I could do them in the same water. Probably not though, which is why I'm not doing it, but I genuinely don't know. Once again, I'm sure you're all going to ruthlessly bully me for that, but I will learn eventually how to properly use a machine and do laundry properly instead of just in my sink with a load of laundry that is 2 things of clothes. Anywho, let's see. I've explained that. I've questioned YouTube pushing my content and getting 24 views on a video I posted 2 days ago. Not even 2 full days, I don't think. Actual ramble stuff. So today was my early day, and I woke up at 8:45, so I overslept just a little bit, got dressed, went to campus. There were religious people outside handing out mini Bibles. I already have one because they've already given me one before, so I said no thank you. Went and got breakfast. Then I went to science class, and I believe I told you guys that I had a science quiz today. So, turns out, I misremembered. We were going to have one today, but it got pushed back to Thursday. So, I did a bunch of studying and, stressing over nothing, because it's on Thursday, when my other exam is. 2 tests on Thursday, actually, and no test today. So then I went to lab. Lab was miserable. We are finally done looking at rocks every week, but we did a lab where is plate tectonics. So it was a bunch of we did stuff with a map and a chart, and we had to label label the chart, and we had to do stuff with map scales and a roller and a protractor. I don't even remember the last time I looked at a protractor. There's a bunch of math and calculations and stuff, and it wasn't great. I did not have a good time. So then after that, I came back here and I relaxed for just a little bit. I hopped on WDL8 for a minute because the Halloween event started, and I wanted to look at the new skins to find out how much money I was going to spend. So I need to buy the battle pass. The Rift Pass, as they call it. And then there's a Sable skin I want. And then there's a Michaela skin that I really want, but I don't play Michaela. So I'm still a little unsure about that one. But my bestie was a Michaela main. I don't know. And so I kind of want to get it in honor of her as well. And there's a banner of Sable and Michaela being besties on a broom, and they're dressed as witches. I want to get that too because it looks really good. But yeah, I don't know yet. I'm getting the Sable skin. I'm a Sable man, but I really want to get that Michaela skin. But I don't play Michaela, and I don't know what to do. Still undecided. I'm probably gonna end up getting both. I'm calling it right now. So then I went to Computer Logic, and we did review for the exam on Thursday. The review this time was tricky, but I think it was supposed to be. One of the questions was literally unsolvable because of an error. But then another one, I got one right immediately. 2 of them I know how to do. I was just brain farting severely. I got back here and I reread the notes and stuff, and it makes a lot of sense how to do them. But then one of them I did them, and I think I thought I did it right, and I ended up doing it wrong, so I'm gonna redo that without checking the answer beforehand. Because I've seen the answer, but I'm gonna redo it on my own to see, and then I'm gonna recheck myself because I don't remember what the answer is. So that is Thursday. We will see how that goes. I'm a little scared, but I will give it my best shot. My goal is get a C, because if you, not on the exam, but just in the class, it's like if you are happy with your grade, by the time the final rolls around, you don't have to do the final. So I'm trying to get some grade that I am satisfied with, so that I don't have to take that final. So tomorrow, I need to make sure my cheat sheet is in place with the information I want on it, and then I need to make sure that I understand how to do these problems by Thursday. Also, I wanted to work on quantum computing tomorrow, but we will see what happens. Anyway, so after that class, I went and got dinner. I had sushi, and so one of the workers there, whenever he's helping me, like, personally, like doing my food and taking my money, he, like, will get a bag for me, and he'll put, like, soy sauce and a dipping cup and fork and chopsticks in the bag for me. Well, this time he did it, and I was all thankful and appreciative, because I seriously am. So this time he didn't put a fork in there, he just put chopsticks. So I could have driven the very tiny gap, I literally eat right next to the food place. Like, I could have moved my chair slightly over and grabbed a fork, but I felt really embarrassed to go back. So instead I sat there for like 15 minutes watching chopsticks tutorials, trying to figure out how to use chopsticks properly. Eventually I did get it to go in a way where I could eat my food. I was not doing it properly, though, because the chopsticks were crossing, I think, which is not the proper way to do it. But at least I ate my food with chopsticks. So here's hoping one day I can get my hands to cooperate enough to do that properly. Then I came back here, and I wanted to commit murder because my sweetmates were playing it hard. They played it for like 3 hours straight. It's so loud. It is so ungodly loud. And I took a shower, and I got out of the shower, and I put my socks in the sink, and we are caught up. So yeah, nothing too insane today. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I don't know. I finally, I told you guys the other day I watched The Walking Dead, so I'm on like episode 4 of The Ones Who Live spinoff, 4 of 6. Also, I think I maybe have said this already, my birthday is less than a month away. That's cool. Still though, the one thing I want is to get told happy birthday from my bestie. I know it won't happen. I know it can't happen. Can't. I know why it can't. But I can still hope, Just like I can still hope that she's one of the people listening to these. I don't know. I'm honestly starting to doubt myself, but I don't know. I can't give up. But yeah, so the plan now is Dead by Daylight to play the new event and buy the skins, or skin singular, Dead by Daylight, and maybe some Walking Dead, since Ghost of Yotei is finally finished with Platinum Trophy. So I think I'm going to wrap it up here, just so I can start my next load of socks in the sink. Very exciting, I know. Here's hoping it continues to go this smoothly, because I know the very first time I did this, it was a horrendous, awful mess, and I hated it. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. So, as always, if you liked what you're listening to, hit like, leave feedback, comments below, subscribe and turn on post notifications to stay up to date on things I post. Follow me on Twitter if you feel so inclined to do so for extra content. The link is in the description. As always, your support means the world to me. And apparently, there are more of you than I thought, because YouTube is pushing my content now, and 24 people saw a video I made less than a day ago. Or a day ago in less than a second, you know what I mean. But your support means the world to me. I love you all. I'll be back tomorrow with another... I love you all. And most importantly, I miss my bestie so much. There's the concern of mine that, all these people are, friends of my bestie who are like deeply concerned that I do this every day, where I talk about how much I miss her. But let's hope that's not the case. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow with another ramble. But until then, bye.